All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with another YouTube video, and today we are running over what is the Dubai 2040 Master Plan. So just to give you a high-level overview, the Dubai's 2040 Master Plan is a plan or a vision put in place by the government here, the ruling family, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed, announced at 2020 Expo, which is a worldwide event held in Dubai at the time. And this outlines what their goals for the next 20 years are, what they hope to achieve, and exactly how they're going to do it. Now, I have a little bit of beef with some other people on YouTube and all the YouTube videos that have done an overview of this plan, and the narrative that they try to push is that Dubai is somehow failing, that infrastructure is poor, we didn't really plan this far ahead, we don't know where we're going, and this is a last-ditch attempt to perhaps save this failing economy. This could not be further from the truth, which we're going to dive into today, in that Dubai has had a strategic vision since its inception. So I'm here to squash all the misconceptions that are happening in the market and give you a full deep dive of what this master plan entails. To fully understand this 2040 master plan and the context in which it sits, we need to understand the full history of Dubai and the master plans that they have created previously. So this is not the final master plan, let's try save Dubai, everything's on fire. No, in fact, this is the 6th edition of official master plans released by the Dubai government. So in the 1960s, the visionary from the Al Maktoum family, His Highness, set out Dubai's master plan. So this first initial one was set up to support and build an infrastructure of roads, of connectivity, and the developments we saw were that the Dubai Creek was actually dredged so that boats could come in, as Dubai was mainly a fishing village at this point. And we actually had the construction of the Al Maktoum Bridge, which still stands today and is one of the most popular bridges, the first bridge to ever cross the Dubai Creek. This was the first master plan that was put in place at the time. Now, in 1966, oil was discovered off the coast of Dubai. This completely transformed the trajectory of the city, and they needed to envision a future and think smartly, which not every country or city in the Gulf region had the vision to do. So Dubai actually looked at the oil it saw. They were very rich in the short term, but they knew it wasn't going to last. So what they did is they set up a master plan in 1971, which would expand their economy into different sectors, not just relying on oil and gas, and this would allow the city to grow. So after this, we can see all of the plans we have put in place, notable developments that happened at each stage along the way. In 1985, we had the Jebel Ali Free Zone. As you can see here in 1971, we had the kind of infrastructure just mainly built around the creek, and this is old Dubai. Then in 1985, we had the establishment of the Jebel Ali Free Zone and the Jebel Ali Port. So this is the largest man-made port in the world. And if you look throughout history, wherever you have, such as Venice back in the days in the Renaissance, whenever you have a city which is largely, or a lot of its economy is based on trade, this is where massive opportunities for businesses come, and this is a trade hub, Dubai is. So moving on, we have the 1995 master plan. This was set up, and notable developments that happened here was the establishment of Dubai Internet City, Dubai Media City. We also had, the Emirates Towers, which are two of the most iconic towers in the Dubai skyline, built on the Sheikh Zayed Road. And we also had Burj Al Arab, the 7-star hotel, iconic hotel based in Jumeirah. And actually, I am 3 months older than Burj Al Arab. This was built and completed in December 1999. So These were developed up until then. And then afterwards, we actually had an amendment to the plan in 2003. So it was not an official new plan. And there were various amendments along the way because Dubai grows so quickly. So in 2003, they made an amendment to the plan. And in the early 2000s, we had the construction of Dubai Marina, of downtown Dubai, and of Palm Jumeirah. So massive developments, all happening in line with these structured urban development plans set out by the government. And 2012, finally, we had the introduction of more zones in Dubai, such as Business Bay, such as Blue Waters Island, the World Islands, and also the establishment of the Dubai Metro. This was in line with the 2012 master plan. So I know this is a lot of information, but this is just to outline that the Dubai government has a vision. These people are not just attracting tourism, attracting money, and oh, what do we do now? We have all this money, infrastructure is terrible. No, this has been a very carefully planned out city right from its development. Before they even discovered oil in the 1960s, they were thinking about the long-term vision of Dubai. And I have beef with these people on YouTube that just like to purport narratives that Dubai is somehow failing. Dubai is going to fail. An economic disaster is coming, and it couldn't be further from the truth. So I'm here to give you the real insight to why this city is amazing and why it's going places. So we've wrapped up with the history of the Dubai urban plans. Let's take a look at the new one, the 2040 Dubai Urban Master Plan. So just so everyone knows, this entire PDF is the executive summary of what the master plan is. There's much more information out there online. I will leave links to some of the government websites where you can download these. Also, if you want the PDF version, feel free to comment Dubai 2040 Master Plan below, or message me on Instagram or LinkedIn, Dubai 2040 Master Plan, and I'll send it across to you. So what's the goal of the Dubai 2040 Master Plan? It's pretty simple, and yeah, we're not aiming low, are we, with this one? So it's to make Dubai the best city in the world for a living. So number one, top of the tree, Dubai City. I mean, this is a fantastic ambition, to have from a government for its city. So for the rest of the time, for all the other master plans, we wanted to increase infrastructure, build a business environment, attract foreign direct investment, attract tourism. And this was all about development. But now, in the 2040 vision, is when they're taking it to the next level, and they're really setting their target on becoming the #1 city in the world. Massive ambitions, and let's see, can they do it? So if we're looking at Flick, boom, where we are today. Now, there's no official rankings of #1 city in the world, which it probably should be. On the blockchain, no one can argue with it. But what we can go off of is these 4 reputable organizations. Best Cities have us ranked #5. The Economist has us, I think, disrespectfully ranked us #79. Way too low. There's not 78 better cities in the world. Anyway, A.T. Kearney has ranked us #23 in the world. Respectable ranking. And MMF, in the Global Power Cities Index, has ranked us #11. So decent scores across them, but obviously not #1. And, as Conor McGregor would say, we don't really care about #79. Like, in our minds, we're already #1. So we're on the way to the top. We have a plan put in place. This is just to give you some context where we are and how we're going to achieve it. So if we flick back, I'm not going to show you the entire executive summary of the master plan, and even further on from that, there's more in-depth analysis. But basically, this is the spatial structure for the entire master plan. As you can see, it extends all the way from the border with Sharjah, which has Dubai Islands on the coastline, all the way down to the border with Abu Dhabi, with Palm Jebel Ali on the coastline. this has everything in it. This is telling you exactly what the government's vision is. It's telling you exactly where the development is ongoing, and it's fantastic. It's beautiful. You probably don't know what all these different colors mean. I mean, they're a little bit confusing, but I will walk you through now what I think are the top key outcomes that are outlined in this entire master plan. So in this master plan, the Dubai's vision is to double a lot of things, basically. So number one, they're going to more than double the population from 3.3 million currently to 7.8 million by 2040. They're also planning to double the economy. So the size of GDP, we're planning to actually double by 2033. This is in line with a different agenda called the D33 agenda, which I will make a video on because I think that's very interesting as well, but it's in part of this larger master vision. The third most important piece of information from this master plan, probably the most important for real estate investors, is the establishment of 2 new urban centers. So we are looking at these little boxes, which are, I believe, purple and white lines. Currently, we have 3 urban centers. So number 1, we have Deira, or Old Dubai. This is the historical essence of the city, where you have all the old buildings originally along the creek, if you remember those earlier master plans. Number 2 is the Global Financial Center. So this is downtown Dubai, this is DIFC, this is Business Bay, this is where all the massive, large financial institutions of the world are located, along with Burj Khalifa. Number 3 is the Entertainment and Tourism District. We're looking at Marina, Blue Waters, JBR, Palm Jumeirah. This whole location, jam-packed with luxury lifestyle amenities, also residential buildings as well. And now the government came out in 2020 establishing 2 new urban centers. Now let me ask you a question, Mr. Investor. If we had a time machine and we could go back until 2003, when the government were announcing their amendment to the master plan, and they said, listen, we're going to start making some urban centers around here. We need some urban centers. And they said, listen, we're going to build a downtown Dubai with a massive, tallest tower in the world. We're going to build a massive marina with some of the most luxurious lifestyles ever. And a Palm Jumeirah, a floating palm tree in the ocean. You might now, today, looking back, be like, yeah, I probably would have bought then. That would have been a good idea. When the government was announcing new urban zones, we probably should have invested there. That's the level of opportunity that we have right now. So the 2 new urban zones that the government is establishing is, number 1, Dubai Silicon Oasis, which is located here. This is a hub for technology. This is a hub for education, universities. We have Dubai Academic City located here. And the last one, the most interesting one for real estate investors, is Expo City. Expo City is a free zone in and of itself, and His Highness Sheikh Mohammed has called this Expo City his legacy. So as you can see, current Dubai pretty much lasts here. The Dubai government has a vision to expand Dubai and make Dubai South the center, the urban center of all of Dubai. Expo City is a project fully government developed. I have made an entire YouTube video about this project, but essentially this is where all the real estate opportunities are coming for investors over the next few years. I mentioned Dubai Silicon Oasis. There are some projects here, but with all due respect, Dubai's academic scene is not currently yet at the same level as top European cities or anywhere else in the world with the massive and prestigious universities. We're just not quite there yet. So the opportunity isn't here for the kind of short to midterm, whereas this is all happening right now. So we have the largest airport in the world, which will be built there, announced by the government, Al Maktoum International Airport. This will be 5 times the size of current DXB airport all the way up here. And we have the largest man-made port already established. This is going to be one of the biggest trade corridors in the world. Remember when I said when there's trade, money moving around, probably a good place to set up business and try to take some of that money. So this is going to be fantastic for investment opportunities. Another misconception which is going around is this airport. Now, people will say, I don't want to live beside an airport necessarily. I don't want my villa community to be beside a runway with massive jets taking off every 5 days, or every 5 minutes rather. They're missing the point completely, and I'm here to correct this misconception that's in the market, me and me alone. So obviously you don't want to live beside an airport. No one's saying that. No one says you want aircraft carriers flying overhead all the time. The whole point of the airport is the level of infrastructure that the Dubai government is investing in the Dubai South region is an indicator to show you what's to come. So they spent, I think, around 130 billion dirhams on this new airport, on this expansion plan. That's about 25 times the cost of the Burj Khalifa. Obviously, if the government is investing that amount of money in an airport down there, they're building an entire new urban centre in Expo City. You can rest assured that they believe in the vision of Dubai South. And this is just, as I said, an indicator to the rest of the infrastructure that's coming to the whole area. If we look at Dubai and how it's developed so far, Dubai Marina, there's traffic problems. There's no underground parking. JBR is very difficult to get out of in rush hour traffic. So when they went and did downtown Dubai, afterwards, they built full underground parking underneath the whole city. They improved upon the infrastructure. At the time, my directors have told me that people were saying, why do we need this much parking? I mean, the entire boulevard full of parking, underground, we just don't need it. But the Dubai government saw where the city was going, and now that car park is packed every single day. So we're expecting the same level of improvements to infrastructure coming to the whole Dubai South region, as shown by the amount of money they're investing in this massive airport. So Expo City, Dubai South is probably the best region for investment right now if you're a real estate investor. And following on from that, they are establishing, you can notice this one here, this is number 6. This will be the Jebel Ali Urban Centre. There's a massive Palm Jebel Ali, twice the size of Palm Jumeirah coming. You're going to have this entire area which will be low intensity recreation / tourism. This entire Jebel Ali coastline is being redeveloped right now into a new JBR. There is a marina here already in place. You can't go access it, but you can see it from Google Satellite. This entire region will be the new downtown. Expo City will be the new downtown. This will be the new Palm Jumeirah, twice as big, world-class amenities, and all the infrastructure is being fixed down in this location. Now, longer term, I am confident in Dubai's Silicon Oasis. I do like the area. I think as Dubai's economy grows, from originally being trade and tourism and attracting top financial institutions, we are now in a stage of foreign direct investment, greenfield investments, where companies are setting up businesses here, purchasing factories. This is the stage we are in. But in the future, in the next 20 to 30 years, we need to build a solid educational system, one which embraces new technology, embraces new ideas, and then we start to see homegrown companies. So investing in startups, investing in businesses that are run by people in Dubai, I think that's the long-term future. So I think the whole plan, wherever you're investing in Dubai, it's very clear that infrastructure changes are coming even to the established areas, and it's very clear that each area in Dubai is going to experience growth. But as outlined in this video, my opinion is Dubai South is probably the region to look at right now. In conclusion, Dubai is going to the top, #1 city in the world. This is not a reactive measure, the 2040 urban plan, to a city which is failing and where the infrastructure is poor. This is a proactive measure, the 7th installment of urban master plans that the Dubai government has put in place, and it keeps ticking them off. Bop, bop, bop. We're going all the way to the top. I've no doubt that they're going to succeed on their key accomplishments and goals for this master task. If you do want the full PDF version, as I said, drop a comment below, 2040 Urban Master Plan, drop me a message on Instagram or on LinkedIn. And finally, if you are an investor and you want to understand exactly what are the best investment opportunities as in line with this 2040 Master Plan, book a 30-minute free investment consultation with me using the link below. As always, guys, it's been a pleasure. I want to give more insights into the Dubai real estate market and more broadly, the Dubai economy, how this city is shifting and on track to become the #1 city in the world. If you enjoyed this video, drop a like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.